We hope you've enjoyed your time here at Motorcycle Live. We've, throughout the course of the day, been introducing you to some of our riders, and if you haven't had a chance to know yet, we made an announcement at 12:30 today as to who would be partnering Chris the Stalker Walker in the Bournemouth Kawasaki team. We'll talk to that rider in a moment. We'll also talk to Chris Walker as well at the moment, but before we do that, let's talk to a man who has been very instrumental in making sure that Bournemouth Kawasaki Racing delivers what it has done in 2012, which has been some amazing results, and also contributed to winning this trophy, which is the MC Insurance British Superbike Championship Manufacturers Trophy. We're very proud of that. And so let's bring you up on stage. He's the man behind Bournemouth Kawasaki Racing, Peter Extence. Woo! I like the way that the loudest cheer there was from your new rider. He knows where his loyalty should lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Or my wife, probably.
Oh, there you go.
No worries, thank you.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, Peter, busy year for you, a sensational year as well for 2012, some great results. How do you look back on the 2012 season?
Well, it's starting to get a little bit blurred now, but there's obviously a few weekends that were absolutely phenomenal, and obviously without a doubt the first Kawasaki win of the year at Old Park was an amazing day, and you know, certainly something that my phone was hot for about a week of texts and congratulations and tweets, etc. So yeah, that was an amazing thing for Chris and all the fans, and I think people enjoyed that more than probably anybody else winning, and obviously we did. But also seeing this particular bike on the Northwest 200 podium with James Hillier. I don't know if anybody watched that race, but it was an incredible race with Ryan Farquhar and Assassini. It really was amazing. And also the TT second place for James in the ER650 Super Twin on the ER6F machine. They're the highlights, but there's been some great moments, and you know, to have Chris on the team and get him up to 8th in the championship was absolutely fantastic.
You've now got your new rider announced for 2012, Peter. Tell us a little bit why you chose him and why we've got this blend of the experience of Chris Walker and the new emerging talents of your new rider.
Well, first of all, Kawasaki is a family, and what happens with Kawasaki is when you get in the fold of Kawasaki, it's pretty difficult to get out. And if the riders are loyal to Kawasaki, Kawasaki will remain loyal to the riders, and I think that's fair to say through Chris's career and now a career that Danny Buckham's making for himself, which is where he's been on the 600 Super Stocker, the Super Stock 1000 with Kawasaki. And for me, I wasn't told that we had to run Danny, but a preferred choice from Kawasaki was to run Danny, and that doesn't mean anything against Danny, because he's a fantastic young 19-year-old charger, and he will certainly be up there and battling for the showdown, and I have no doubt about that.
And what would be a good result for Bournemouth Kawasaki as one of the official teams of Kawasaki UK? How are you kind of emerging, looking at the season and thinking, yeah, that'd be a good season for us?
Yeah, maybe I should stay here and say first and second, but obviously that's probably not realistic, and it'd be wrong to say so. But I think what will probably happen is that these two guys will actually be battling 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th in the championship, and it may turn out to be a bit of a battle in the garage come round 8 or 9, where either of them could make the showdown, and you know, that's going to get exciting.
It's going to be brilliant stuff. You've got them under control though.
Well, I'm not sure. I think being the height that I am, maybe Chris a little bit, but Danny just towers above both of us. I'm not sure what the control will be there at all.
I think you'll find it quite compliant. Peter, I wish you every success for 2013. It's going to be a brilliant year. Can't wait for it to get started. The week after Easter it gets started at Brands Hatch.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the first weekend of April. Obviously the team will be there in force. This is the new colour scheme, which is obviously for us is a corporate design, now being the official Kawasaki team, and we've got some fantastic sponsors. The bikes are going to look absolutely amazing with this new carbon finish look, which is not a wrap, it's a type of paint, carbon paint. You know, we should really make a show off the track and on the track, and you know, we'll come out fighting from round 1, that is for sure.
I'm sure you will. Peter, wish you well. Thanks very much. Wrong way round. B, sorry. Peter Extence, everybody. How about that? Thanks, Peter. Let's bring on then that new rider to the Bournemouth Kawasaki team. He was announced right here on the stage at lunchtime. Please welcome back up on stage, Danny Boot Buckham. Yeah, baby. There you go. Was that your
I don't need the mic. I don't actually know. It might have been.
It's not very often I interview a rider. You and Maurice Bass today. It's brilliant. We're on the same sort of island. You're a bit taller than me though. I think your hair.
6'3", no good for riding bikes.
Ride up straight, 6'2". How is the joking part, how is the kind of height thing? Because there was a lot made of that when you were running national stock 600s. How is it in superbikes?
Well, it's sort of, as you start in the earlier days, weight seems to be quite an issue. Like you're always trying to be as skinny as you can and weigh as less as you can, but you start getting into the superbike with 200 horsepower and it doesn't really matter. Sort of like height and weight, you can sort of look like as bad as one superbike race, and he's 6'3" at the same age as me, so it's definitely one of those things I think we just learn to get on with being tall, you know. Well, I suppose because we've just moved into it, we just adapt to it and don't know anything different, so
yeah.
It's not much else to say.
You've grown into your body. Yeah. Very excited, I assume, about one staying with Kawasaki, different team and a different teammate. How's that looking from your perspective?
Yeah, really positive. I mean, me and Chris really got on well, and all of Kawasaki have offered us an amazing package for next year. And obviously, a big thanks to them guys. And Kawasaki will be capable of going after us again for another year. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year. Chris has obviously won a race, which makes it a little bit more hope for me as well. The bike's already won. And yeah, I'm just hoping we can just do a good job this year. A little bit of luck on our side, which we lacked last year, but I'm sure we can do it right. And yeah, it's just a big thanks to the team for putting some faith in us.
You were running brilliantly in National Super Stock, Danny, and really on course to win that title. It was won on a Kawasaki bike, Heathrow, of course. Did you have to have a big dilemma about making the move from stock 1000 to the Superbike?
It was sort of one of these things. We got the offer, and we'd had the offer the previous year, but due to lack of experience and stuff, we sort of said, well, we're not going to do it, we'll just carry on with the Super Stock bike. But then it was like, well, how many times can we turn down the Superbike wise, man? There's going to be a time where we keep turning it down and the one we want offer to. So, it actually, I knew it was going to be announced, but it was going to be announced on Monday, and Sunday I was out motocrossing, and I actually crashed and broke my back. It was a little bit crazy, but it weren't good. My dad didn't actually believe I was in hospital because he weren't there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it was, that wasn't good, but it was sort of a bit nerve-wracking going from, obviously, going to Kawasaki, winning races, back on the second of the championship, and then to say, right, we've got some faith in me, let's go Superbike. And racing guys who I look up to, like Shane Berg, them sort of guys who I look up to, and now I'm racing, it was a little bit daunting, but I sort of thought, homeland, I feel like I'm ready to go with them.
You're really well qualified now, Danny. We've made the move. So give us an explanation of what it's like from, say, a road-going ZX10R like we've got over there, to a full-blown British Superbike. What's the difference?
The thing I found the hardest was the slick tyres. It was, you don't get as much movement out of them, and it's you can push them a lot harder. But Chris actually said to me after the first race with him, he's like, I cannot believe how fast you can do some of these turns. He's like, why did you never slow yourself down? And he helped me out quite a bit. He was letting me follow him down again, and it was really good. I think it's mainly the slick tyres. The power side of things, there is a lot more power. You just adapt to it, and it's motorbike, it's got a throttle and two wheels, and you just sort of get on with it.
Twist and go.
Yeah, twist and go. It's
got to be done. Danny, have a brilliant season. What would be a good season for you? When you look back at the end of 2013, what would you be satisfied with? Aside from the championship, obviously.
Championship win, yeah, easy. I'm sort of expecting the right package which we've got around us, another year on the ZX10. Realistically, showdown is what I want, and I think this